We're back! God damn it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Red. Now, I got some very sad news. And that was, this is my second time recording this episode. Because the first time my computer picked the wrong microphone for some reason, and I didn't catch it. So I went through and I played like 40 minutes. And, oh. I forgot this is the last place I saved. Well, okay. Here, let's go take a walk, and I'll go tell you guys everything you missed. So let's see, if I saved right there, then that means I really didn't do that much. Okay. I came down from Bill's house, and I fought the two trainers there. And then there's Team Rocket Dude. Okay, I'm gonna do something I decided I was gonna do at the end of the episode right now. And that is go drop off my fish with the babysitter. Do I have to fight him? Yes, I do. Okay. I couldn't remember if I did or not, but yes, I do. So, yeah, basically I recorded for like 45 minutes, had the video all done, and I was about to save the game. Now, before I save my games, I always like to double check and make sure everything worked right. And, well, I noticed my audio stream was completely blank. Which, as I'm sure you can imagine, I was devastated by. It was a huge disappointment to go and realize that everything was for naught. I was just like, are you serious right now? Like, I couldn't even be mad either, because, like, it was honestly my own fault I didn't double check that it picked the right microphone. For some reason it defaulted to my, to the microphone I use for group Let's Plays, which I think is on the floor, like, far away from me. So, you know, I should have double checked. I really and truly should have. And come to think of it, did I click record on the video? I swear I'm gonna be pissed if I forgot to do that. I have to start over for a third fucking time. No, I think I got the video. Yes, I did. Okay, thank God. Oh boy, you guys have no idea. No idea. Okay. Whew. I scared myself with that. Now I'm gonna be paranoid for like the next few episodes I do. Oh God, did I use the right mic? Am I recording the right thing? I'm gonna be panicked for at least a little while because of that. Alright, screw you, stupid noob. Let's go, Turtle. But yeah, like, there were so many things I talked about too, and I don't even know if I can remember all of them now. I mean, sure, I am recording it like 30 minutes after I found out I stopped to have dinner, because I was gonna stop anyway. Like, I was gonna take a break from recording anyway to get dinner. So my mom even came in and was like, dinner's ready. And I was like, okay. And it just ended up being chili, which I didn't want. I don't really like chili. Fortunately, I had some Olive Garden breadsticks, so everything was okay in the end. But fortunately, I only saved right before challenging Misty after beating all of her cronies, so luckily, not a lot was lost on this particular occasion. So it should be fairly easy to jump back into things as they were. Thank you. Which means I get the TM for Dig. Haha. Oh, bye-bye. But yeah, like, I don't know, it's pretty upsetting, guys. Oh, So I remember one thing I was telling you guys was my overly complicated setup for recording right now. So the way I have things hooked up at the moment, I have a little CRT that the Genesis and N64 connects to. And currently, on that little CRT, I have my N64 playing, which is, of course, what I'm using to play this in a way that I can actually record it, because I'm not going to do the point a camera at a Game Boy screen. That it doesn't work. It just doesn't. I don't care what other YouTubers say, it does not work. It's no good. Unusable. Which is why I was super happy I got Pokemon Stadium. I have Stadium 2 as well, but we'll get into that one later. So anyways, so I have them hooked up to the CRT. Now, my little CRT, which I think is like a prosumer grade PVM, it's not like a totally professional PVM, but it has features that I can't imagine a lot of consumer CRTs would have had. One of which being an output jack. So like, everything that shows up on the screen I can then output through composite. So I have that hooked up to my DVD recorder, which is also my DVR, as you know. So I think I explained that one already. Oh, wait a minute. I also want to get potions. I just remember I had no potions for this battle. But I have those hooked up. So I have the little CRT hooked up to the DVD recorder. Now, the DVD recorder is then hooked up to... Yeah, let's just get like 20 of these. Oh, I can't get 20 potions. What the heck? Why did I say 20? Let's get 7. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I think I already bought some potions, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I had to have. The only way to explain why I have so many now. But anyway, so it's hooked up from... So it goes TV, DVD recorder. The DVD recorder is hooked up through component to my component switcher. The component switcher is hooked up to my component amplifier. My component amplifier is then hooked up to both my flat screen TV and my computer. And the computer is currently doing the capture. So I could have this game displaying on 3 screens simultaneously. Actually, thanks to the component amplifier, I could have it on 9 screens simultaneously. But whatever. Now it's time to fight my first ever waifu, guys. Misty. Oh, Misty. She was my favorite Poke Girl, but she got eclipsed by better Poke Girls. And for the longest time, she was the Poke Girl. And I mean, I guess you can make the argument there are better Poke Girls in Gen 1, but I don't know. She was the one we spent the most time with in the show. So I really got to know her, because I watched from like the start of Orange Islands all the way up to... Jeez, Diamond and Pearl, I think? And the only reason I stopped watching partway through Diamond and Pearl was because I just didn't want to wake up early in the morning to see it. And I think it changed channels from like WB to Cartoon Network or something. I don't know. It's complicated. And like, the TV show was never really the big draw for me anyway, in terms of Pokemon. For me, it was always the games that I cared about. I never really cared about watching the show or catching them all, you know, things like that. Like, who cares, you know? I just want to catch some Pokemans, have some battles, you know, stuff like that. Okay, Starmie. Amazingly, I managed to keep Staryu asleep that whole time. I don't know how, but I did it. Ah! Okay, that's scary. That's really scary. Oh boy, alright. I should have known that was gonna happen. Okay. Lol tackle. But yeah, show wasn't ever really that important to me. Like, I knew people in elementary school who were singing the Pokemon theme song. I didn't know it because I wasn't allowed to watch it. So I thought it was like too violent or whatever. And then she saw the game, she's like, oh, whatever. And then later on, I even bought some VHS tapes of the show and watched it. The episodes that I had one that like randomly took place in, let me think, when did that one take place? I don't know, but it was after Misty got Togepi. So, whenever that happened, I have no idea when that was. And then the other one I had was from quite a while ago. The other one I had was like the first, I had 3 tapes, and they were like the first 9 episodes of the show, like 3 episodes per tape, something like that. Maybe it was 2 episodes per tape, but something like that. I had a lot of episodes on tape for someone who didn't really care about the show that much. But, I mean, I think we got them at the 99-cent store, so it's not like we paid much for them. Bubble Beam, eh? That's a good TM. I'll use it later. Oh, and earlier I was talking about this guy who you can talk to, and he like gives you encouragement and tells you weaknesses and stuff. I always imagined if Pokemon was real, I'd be that guy, just hanging out in gyms, watching better people battle, and being like, alright, here's what you need to do, kid. Because, I mean, even while I was an okay battler back in the day, all the new mechanics and stuff they've added into Pokemon over the years, like all the new typings, the new Pokemon and stuff, I don't keep up as well with it anymore. So, you know. Alright, so our goal for today is to get the bike, and then we'll come back down here. And you know what? We might even add a new team member. Ooh, we'll see what, if I could talk today, we'll see what time we're at when it gets to that point where I can do it. Now, I'm trying to remember all the things I talked about before, so I can, try and recreate that episode as accurately as possible. I'm just so mad that I didn't double check before I started recording, like, Alright, so I don't know how many of you remember this, but you get the item finder at some point, and I can remember using it in that little underground tunnel thing as a kid, and like trying to find the items people dropped. And by the way, the item finder is the most useless item to ever exist. Like, does anybody actually like the item finder? Are there any item finder fans out there? Any at all? Any? No? Alright. Yeah, the item finder sucks. Don't even try and pretend you like the item finder. It's terrible. Okay. Last time I was here, that Weedle, RNGesus was on that Weedle's side, I swear. Because he somehow managed to poison me. Are you serious? Wow. I guess RNGesus is still on his side. But anyways, somehow that Weedle managed to poison me in one hit, which then Are you serious? It's happening again! No! Alright, I'm not gonna heal my poison yet. Not until he's dead. Alright, that's better. But anyways, he poisoned me. I healed said poison. He then used Poison Sting again, and I was poisoned again immediately. Meanwhile, I was trying to put him to sleep with Sing, and it took me like 3 turns, and he still would not fall asleep. So RNGesus was just heavily favoring my opponent on that one. It was some bullshit. I was not happy about that at all. I was definitely not happy. But yeah, the item finder, by far the most useless thing that ever added into Pokemon. The only time I can ever remember liking the item finder at all was in Gen 4, when they had that cool little watch thing that they gave you, and on the touch screen you could manipulate what it did. They had one that was like a radar, and if you tapped somewhere on the screen, it would show you any hidden items in the immediate vicinity. That was a good way to do the item finder. Really cool. But they haven't really done anything like that since. Alright, let's see. Let's give him a scratch. I notice this time I'm switching out to Nidorina, who won't get poisoned. Because I have a feeling, if I kept in as Clefairy, they'd get poisoned again. But yeah, like... It was crazy, dude. And oh, that's right. Another thing I was talking about, I think it was around this time too. Like I was talking about some of the complexities as Pokemon got newer. And then I started getting into other games. So like, in elementary school, one thing that we did, and I don't know why we did this. I guess chalk it up to kids being kids or whatever. But like, we made this like this friendship oath agreement thing, and like typed it out into contracts that we would sign. Again, I have no idea why we did this, but part of that contract was, in order to be in our friend group, you had to disavow Yu-Gi-Oh! And agree to only like Pokemon. Which, to anyone who knows me, would probably be going like, what? Because they know Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Two things I love. Pretty equally, too. There have been some times in my life where I've preferred one over the other, but I think that was the only time in my life I was ever, like, vehemently opposed to it. And I have no idea why we were. Like, I don't remember why. I remember making that contract. I remember typing it up and printing it out. But I don't remember why we made it in the first place. I don't know what the point was. Why were we so against it? I don't know. I just don't. I could not tell you. But it was weird times back then, I guess is all I can really say about it. Also, in a way, I am kind of glad the recording didn't go through, because you don't get to see my shame. I forgot to put the potion at the top of my item list, so the Pokeball was up there, and I was in my fight with Misty, and just in my reflex to click the first item on there, I went to click the potion, just seeing a P at the beginning, and my brain's like, oh, okay, that's the potion. I'm just gonna let Clefairy die. Whatever. Why'd I send in Nidorina? That's a bad idea. Hopefully he's fast. No, he's just stupid and used sleep powder. Ah, fantastic. This freaking butterfly is gonna disable my whole team. Okay, but anyways, are you serious? That's some horse shit right there. That would never happen if I tried to do it. Oh my god. RNG's is heavily favoring the opponent today. Wake up, you stupid asshole. You're gonna die if you don't wake up. Ah! Are you serious? He's almost dead and he won't wake up. Oh my god, wake up! Oh my god, this Butterfree is gonna annihilate my team. What the hell? Oh my god, he still won't wake up. And it sucks too, because he could potentially have me in a sleep lock. In Gen 1, after you're done sleeping, guess what? You don't get to move. That's just your turn. You waking up is your turn. So he could very well have me in a sleep lock if he so chose to do that. I swear I better wake up. Oh my god, you can't be serious. Wake up! Sleep is the... Fuck you, game. Like, literally, I put somebody to sleep. It lasts 1 turn, maybe 2 or 3. He puts me to sleep. I'm asleep for the rest of goddamn time. What the hell? And now I'm confused. Oh, that's just great. Oh! Okay, thank God. I was about to just click the reset button and say, series over. No more. I'm done. Fuck you. Are you serious? I just want to kill one stupid Butterfree! That's it! I just want to kill this Butterfree. Look, he has like 1 HP. 1 frickin' HP! And this is the most infuriating battle ever! Just wake up! Ah! And use all my potions on this one battle because he won't stop putting me to sleep. And the one chance I had to hit him, I got fucking confused. It's such horseshit. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. And I gotta heal myself to the point where I can take a hit or two without dying. Because it's gonna take literally the maximum amount of turns because the computer put me to sleep. If I put the computer to sleep, it might last 1 turn. And of course he gets a crit. And I'm still asleep. He doesn't even try to wake up. So stupid. This is so stupid. I hate this game. And literally waste all of my potions on this one battle because this guy put me to sleep. It was supposed to be just a quick battle. This was not supposed to take forever. Fucking kidding me. Come on. Finally. Good God. I'm pretty sure he's faster. I don't want to risk that. God, I'd rather be poisoned than asleep. Literally anything other than asleep. And my attack misses. That's fantastic. So literally all of his things are just status effectors. God, that was the most annoying battle. Oh my God, like, if I wasn't mad enough at everything else that happened, that just pissed me off. Like, oh my God, I'm fuming right now. Like, you might not even be able to hear it, but I am so mad. Oh my God. Alright, so now I'm going to have to waste a bunch of time to walk back up to Cerulean, use the Pokemon Center, because there's 2 mandatory battles, and... God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Why did the first recording not work right? Alright, anyways. Putting aside my horrible luck with the RNG. Pokemon Red. Yeah. I remember being in Cerulean quite a lot. And the next city we're gonna go to, Vermilion City, is one of my favorites. A certain YouTuber awoke me to how amazing the music there is. It's so good. Freaking shout out to Masingo Expert, if you guys know who that is. Because, let me tell you, he knows a good town theme when he hears one. I'm sorry, that was so frustrating, like... Oh my God, I'm so mad right now. Excuse me. That was just... Like, I can't even begin to describe the levels of bullshit that was. But you were all here, you all saw it, you all know. The game can just do that to you sometimes, and it sucks, because you can't do anything about it. When it happens, it just happens. The game just gives you the middle finger, and is like, yeah, you thought you were doing okay? Yeah, screw you, man. I can't freaking believe it. Okay. Out of that, I won't mess with the making out couple right now. We'll come back to them after I get the bike. But, oh my god, screw you, freaking grass dude. The Butterfree. Alright. Now we gotta do another stupid battle. Man. Oh yeah, we were laughing at her sprite before! Okay, oh man, okay. I'll show you what I was laughing about when the battle's over. Because, knock on wood, this battle should be not super difficult. Yeah, look at that. I'm actually getting decent accuracy on Sing, which is something that never normally happens. I think it's the game's way of apologizing to me before. Well, not that it lasts long, but at least it threw me a bone. You know, throwing me a bone is better than throwing me no bones, so I will take what I can get. But yeah, today has just been an infuriating day. Like, I got to school, realized I forgot my water bottle, so I was thirsty almost all day. Like, not even 5 minutes into my first class starting, my phone buzzes, and it's an alert from Amazon telling me that the battery for my MacBook that I'm using as my primary laptop, until I can, you know, buy a new one, like a good new one, that is, like a modern one. It's telling me the battery I ordered for it is arrived, and even has like a picture of my front porch with the box on it, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? You cannot be serious right now. Like, I was hoping it would show up yesterday night, like last night, so that way I could have it charged up and I could use it today when I would really need it. But no, it decided to wait until, like, this morning. Like, 9 o'clock to get to my house. Like, okay. Whatever. I mean, at least I don't have to wait until next week or something. Thank you, Amazon Prime. But yeah, there was that. And then... oh yeah, and then I was trying to get this one form from my school. Like I needed this one form for tax purposes, and I had to run around to 3 different offices only for them to tell me eventually that, oh yeah, you want to get that online. It's just on your account online. Like, really, I walked to 3 different offices just for that? Like, really? Today has been the day of disappointments. Okay, so here's why I was laughing at her sprite earlier. I think she later becomes the picnicker in future generations, but like, look at her hands. She looks like she's throwing out a Dragon Ball Z attack. Like, there's just energy coming out of her or something, like, ah! And then I'm gonna get hit by a key blast or something. But then look at her legs, her noodly legs. Sometimes the Pokemon sprites are derpy, but oh, some of the trainer sprites, dude. Oh man, they were doing their best, but oh, look at that. She has like no knees. The way they're bent out like that, like how do you even bend legs like that? She has no ankles, no knees. Her legs are just noodles. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling better now, after laughing at her weird noodle legs. Okay, next guy. Freaking noodle legs, man. But yeah, so yeah, I was also, oh, that was the other thing, is at the beginning of this episode, I was saying how I haven't been playing Pokemon very much since I got the setup fixed. Because during spring break, instead of doing my single-player recordings, I was doing a bunch of group recordings because I had a bunch of people over. And, you know, gotta take advantage of people who are here while they're here. So, there's gonna be a lot of group Let's Plays. And for various reasons, I'm bad about getting them uploaded when they're supposed to come out. That day, of course, is supposed to be Friday. So, keep your eye out on Friday. because Friday will be when they're supposed to come out. Also, this Raticate's annoying. He's so annoying. I hate this Raticate. Freaking hyper thing. Look at that. It does so much damage. I think it does like 50% of damage or something like that. Like it does 50% of your remaining HP, which is so good. It's so good early game. Oh my god. And of course, he's not getting poisoned. Like, I guarantee you, if the opponent knew Poison Sting, he'd use it once, and I'd be poisoned. Meanwhile, I'm spamming the crap out of it. He's not poisoned. And because I had to waste all my potions in the... Yes! I had to waste all my potions in the last battle. Yeah, he can just do that. And poison doesn't affect him, because if you kill somebody, you don't get hit by poison. In this generation. Whatever. The point is, he's poisoned. He's gonna die soon. See? But anyways, yeah, so I had a bunch of people over for group Let's Plays. Didn't really record my own stuff. So I'm catching up on that as I go. And that's what led into the discussion of my new setup. And yeah, the JRPG that's been capturing most of my time lately has actually been Persona 5. Yes, Persona 5. Wait. Okay, that's enough of that. Man, Vermilion City's tune is rockin'. Sorry about that. It's been a while since I've heard it. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so Persona 5 has been taking most of my time. And to me, it kind of feels like the next logical step from Pokemon for people who play RPGs frequently. Now, that could just be me thinking that, but... You know, I think it makes sense in my mind, anyway, that it would be the next logical step. Because it has very similar mechanics. Of course, that might just be indicative of that style of JRPG. I healed my guys, right? Yeah, I did, okay. I don't know. Oh yeah, let's go talk to the fishing guru, because I love to fish. And I actually do like to fish. It's quite relaxing. I like a lot of very slow-paced things like that, actually. Oddly enough, given how impatient I am on a lot of other things, especially the road. I want to, like, if I'm on the freeway, I want to go fast. Who cares if somebody got in an accident back there? Just go. You don't have to stare them down. I hate when people do that. Okay. But yeah, Persona 5, man. I didn't think I was going to like it, actually. I thought for sure I was going to be like, it's too overwhelming, there's too much stuff. Because that's kind of how JRPGs are for me most of the time. Also, take a look at this guy's sprite. To me, he looks like an egg in a boot. With really big ears. That's always what I thought that sprite looks like. Always. Ever since I was a little kid. Alright, let's buy some super potions. Super potions! You only get 6, that's good. Alright, I need more money. Not a problem, I'll be battling more trainers soon. And now, the thing we came here to do is get me that bike voucher. Okay, so while he's yabbering on about his Pokemon, I can tell you about Persona 5. So, I didn't think I was going to like it. I got it for Christmas because literally everybody on the internet was like, oh, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a chance, because I liked the Persona 4 anime. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's going to be a fun game, maybe I'm going to have a good time with it. I'm going to be optimistic with it. Give it a try. See if it's actually good. Or if people are just, like, crazy or something. I don't know. But I tried it out, and holy crap, it's so good, guys. I cannot even begin to tell you. Oh, it's so good. Alright, and we're going to split this couple up and battle them one at a time. Let's start with her. Private conversation, huh? I bet you just had your tongue down his throat was all. Freaking PDA. People and their willingness to make out anywhere. I don't know how people can do that. Anyways. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like Persona 5. Ended up really, really liking it. I haven't beaten it yet. I'm pretty close though. I think I'm pretty close anyway. I have to be pretty close. I'm like 72 hours in. There's no way I'm not close to the end. There's no way. And I'm already thinking about how I want to do my next playthrough of it. Like, it's that good. It's definitely going to be on my list of games to replay every year or two. Right up there with the first 2 generations of Pokemon, Sims busting out. Yeah, it's that good. Oh, chubby Pikachu time! You guys ready to see some fat Pikachu? He's fit. Alright, let's kick his ass. But yeah, like, I really didn't think I was gonna like it. But I ended up loving it. It's so good. It has this style to it that no other game really has. It's got this aesthetic that's all its own. It plays nice. It's got mechanics that are very deep and complex, but are simple enough for someone like me who gets really impatient with overly complicated things to handle. So, I mean, it's brilliantly designed. So I was very shocked by how much I liked it. Ended up being a surprise hit for me, and quite possibly a very strong candidate for my game of the year. Like, I know it didn't come out this year or whatever, but I do game of the year based on what games I've played, not what games came out. Because I very rarely play a game the year it comes out. I usually have it, like I usually get it at least a few years after it's been out. Like, I remember back in the PS2 games, I'd always try to get games that were greatest hits versions, because they were cheaper. Why wouldn't you? I didn't really care about collector's value or anything like that, and in a way, I still don't. The only ones I try to avoid the collector's editions of are the GameCube games. And that's just because they have that ugly, ugly yellow banner on it, and it just stands out so much. With Xbox games, you get the silver cases, which surprisingly contrast really nicely with the green ones. The PS2 ones have that dark crimson-y red color, which goes together pretty well with the black ones. But then you have GameCube, who chose like a bright, bright yellow for their greatest hits, when everything else has black. And I'm just like, why would you choose those two colors? Heck yeah, I can. So the bike in this game actually costs more money than your player can hold. I always thought that was pretty funny. And when I get into playing Gen 2 stuff, we're going to have some fun with that. In fact, I have some plans for a very specific Gen 2 playthrough that I think you guys are really going to dig. But you'll have to see about it when we get to there. The bike music is weird, but the bike sprite looks like it's like hopping. Doesn't it kind of look like that to you? It looks like really choppy or something. Gen 1 has all of its own very strange idiosyncrasies to it. And, I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong. It's a very flawed game, but it's great. Speaking of very great but flawed games, I just got Oblivion for PS3 at a thrift store for like $3. Which I was like, yeah, that's a good price. I think I'll get it. It's not even the Game of the Year edition, it's just like the bog standard regular one. So I was like, yeah, I think I'll get that. So that way I can do that one glitch that lets you like beat the game instantly. You guys know the one I'm talking about. The glitch I really want to try though is the Skuna glitch, where you have like 5,000 bottles of Skuna. quit listening in. Trust me, dude, the last thing I want to do is listen in on you and your girlfriend go, oh, I love you. Oh, I love you too. All day. That's the last thing I want to hear. Yo, he's got a Squirtle. Nice tasting Pokemon there, bro. I picked the same starter. Haha! What else is weird, though, at least to me, is Gen 1 seems to have the highest concentration of other trainers having the starter Pokemon. I don't think any other gen really did that. But in Gen 1, they really made it feel like other people were on the same quest you were, using the same starter Pokemon. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I've always thought that. That was kind of cool. Just that little detail they put in there. Oh, and what's nice about Persona 5 is now that I know I like at least that game, I can go back and try the rest of the series. I don't think I'll go for the first two, though. The ones that were on PS1. I don't even think the second one came out in the US. Maybe it did, I don't know. But the main reason is availability. For Persona 4 and 3, I could go on Amazon right now, buy a brand new sealed copy, and have it delivered to my house in 2 days. For Persona 4, that'll only run me $20. I don't know what it is for Persona 3, but I don't imagine it's more than that. So, yeah. Going back any further than that, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to play them on the actual PS2, though. So, you'll get to see more PS2 stuff if you guys like PS2. I don't know. I thought about just getting the HD versions on PS3, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just stick with the PS2. I mean, it is what it came out on. Alright guys, I think that's gone on long enough for today. I've talked enough about Persona and Pokemon, and I didn't even get into some of the stuff I talked about before I didn't record my stupid audio. Idiot. Well, I mean, I am a game idiot for a reason, guys. Alright, well, anyways, so we accomplished our goal. We got our bike, and we leveled up some stuff, and I dropped off my weakest link at the babysitter to get leveled up. So hopefully the next time we see... Oh, excuse me. Hopefully the next time we see Magikarp, he's not useless anymore. And next time, we're going to get a new member to our team, and we're going to go through the SSN. So, I hope you guys had some fun, enjoyed what you watched. Hope you enjoyed me raging at that one battle. Because believe me, that was fun for me too. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.